Things I learned this week, yeah. You know, every now and then there's these stories that come out and they call it news. You know, they try and act like it's some brand new shit that, oh my goodness, is it happening? How could this happen? But a lot of times, you get these stories that you're like, now come on, player. We all knew about this. And that brings us to this segment. Things we knew last week.
Yeah.
This week it was big news that Naya Rivera and Lil Big Sean broke up. The engagement is off, people. It is a travesty. Oh my goodness. We knew this. We knew this last week. We knew this when they got together. We knew this when they met on Twitter and got engaged in 6 months. Where they do that at? Catfish. That's where they do that at. Catfish. Now, but you know what? Some people are like, well, obviously this wouldn't work out. He's a rapper. But, you know, there are some rapper relationships that work. I mean, look at J and B.
Oh,
okay, right? Kanye and Kim. Right? You know. Mariah and Nick Cannon.
Whoa, whoa. You're using rapper loosely there.
Touche, 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 touche. All right. You know, but we wish both of them the best. But you know, Naya had really set this up for failure when she did a song saying she's sorry but not sorry that she took him from all his exes because he's hers now.
Sorry, I'm not sorry. 'Cause I've been rolling round, shut it down, lady, bagged him up, now he's my baby. Sorry.
I hope somebody don't write a song for you. Next up, in Things We Knew Last Week, we've been known this actually last century. Marie Claire did a story saying that Kendall Jenner has made an epic use of cornrows. People, do we have to do this every time? Cornrows come from, all together now, Africa! That is where it comes from, okay people? That's where it comes from. The cradle of civilization. Not from somewhere in LA on Kendall Jenner's head. And lastly, in Things We've Been Knowed last week, Stephen Colbert is a fantastic choice to take over from David Letterman. Real quickly, reason why? Because David Letterman has never made me laugh. And Stephen Colbert always does. So good on you, CBS. We love it. Late, we have learned that George Bush has just been busier with his paintbrush than he ever was with being president. And he is now just letting the world know about his artistic sensibilities. He's got these portraits that have been coming out that he has been really putting the Bob Ross touch on. But here are things I learned this week. You know, we always got the exclusives for you. And we have learned that there is a special gallery that will be selling some little known works of George's. And by little known, I mean works that he had hidden in a shed behind the stables at the ranch. And they come from his all too famous Impressionist period. Hello, my name is Tiffany. I will be your hostess tonight. Welcome to the Christie's auction of former President George W. Bush's paintings. Thank you. Thank you. So tonight we'll be featuring works that are very, very exclusive and have not been seen by anyone before. They will be going for quite a bit of money, so get out your pretty pennies and shine them up. All of these pieces come from George's Impressionist period, which many know about who lived in America during his presidency. The first piece that we will be displaying is titled, It Ain't My Fault.
Oh, it ain't my fault. Did I do that?
This is a gallery, not the club. Okay? The ratchet to a minimum. So, as you can see, this piece depicts very, very loud undertones of racial racism. And also, you can see that there is a blue hue of unaccountability. This next piece is titled, Gotcha Bitch. And it comes from a very beautiful place. As you can see, it has very strong textures of bullshit and just a subtle light hint of thievery. It is a very unique piece and something that anyone looking to steal an election should have in their home. This next and final piece is our coup de grace. It is really what speaks mostly to George's artistic mind and his impressionist representation through the canvas. He titled this Strategery. And what it really speaks to is an abstract rendering of how he feels his positive impact has been on the world throughout his presidency and his existence. Breathtaking, titillating, riveting. I thank all of you for attending, and please remember, your proceeds for the purchases of these paintings all go to a great place, the pockets of Dick Cheney.
Just out of time, so I will instead ask each candidate to sum up in a single word the best argument for his candidacy. Governor Bush?
Strategery.
This week we learned that Hillary Clinton, while speaking at the Institute for Scrap Recycling Industries in Las Vegas, was a target for when somebody threw a shoe at her.
Playing about to. What was that, a bat?
What? Now remember, we saw this happen a couple years back with Mr. George W. But somebody was upset with Hillary, but she is a G, and she may not have blocked it so deftly like George did, but she definitely handled her BI. And her responses while on stage after this happened were so apropos that they can be used for a number of things that got thrown at us this week. Goddamn, Stevie, what happened?
What was that, a bat?
Nick, don't flip the script.
Is that part of Cirque du Soleil? I didn't know solid waste management was so controversial.
Cause you got to be a piece of shit to marry your 17-year-old stepdaughter. I'm just saying facts. So Hillary will be voting for you in 2016, not only because we think you could be a capable leader of the free world, but also because we want to see you in all those pantsuits rocking some the Oval Office. Fantastic, guys. I mean, we keep doing it. We just keep doing it. Shout out to everybody who came through to Mo Better Woo. It was Mo Better every time. Now, gotta let y'all know, next week I will be visiting Howard University, North Carolina A&T, and Clark Atlanta with the Act on Climate Change tour. Yes, me and the Hip Hop Caucus. That is me and Reverend Yerwood, Reverend Durley, also rapper D1, and the Love King, R&B singer Raheem Devon, have been traveling to different HBCUs to talk about how climate change is affecting the African American community in a negative way. We gotta make this a priority on our agendas, y'all. We can't be listening to folks saying what black folks need to do is wear their pants up. No, what we need to do is to stop letting our communities be polluted. So if you're at any of those schools, make sure you come out and talk to us so we can get this thing moving. And don't forget, leave us comments, and we are back on iTunes. So if you had an iTunes subscription to us, there was a glitch in the matrix. We need you to resubscribe. Tell a friend. Gotta respect mine or anger the tech nine. Ch-ch-pow. Move from the gate now. Cash rules everything around me. Green, get the money.
get the money.